start to be.
Hey, it started.
Oh, we started?
Yeah, we started.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? So you're moving the microphone too much.
It's all good.
Hey, yo, man, we got some exciting news, guys. Guess what just happened to us? Some lady.
This did not happen. That is false. But,
no, hey, exciting fights this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
Exciting.
Can I let you guys in on a little secret? Me and Frank don't talk about the fights until we shoot the podcast. So literally, this is us, kind of just going back and forth off rip. Just to give you a heads up.
That is facts.
So real quick, can I ask you questions? One question. How did you feel about the card?
I'll tell you before the fights, it looked a little dry, but after the fights, like from the first fight in the card, it was just a banger.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I think who was it? Erosa versus Peterson, the dude with the Superman tattoo.
That was a banger.
I think that's fight of the night too, right?
Yeah, that was a fight of the night.
But
this is funny because I was like, we were watching the fight and I was texting Frank and I was like, yo, do you see these fights? He's like, bro, stop texting me. Wait until we shoot the podcast. But no, yeah, that Peterson and what was the other guy's name? Erosa. That was a banger, bro.
It was just a brawl.
You know what's crazy? There was a couple times where like the other guy was winning clearly.
Who, Erosa or Peterson?
Erosa. He was clearly winning the fight, but then dude, he would have like spirits of the moments where he would drop him.
Nah,
come
bro.
back.
It was a dog fight. I had it like majority draw, honestly, but since Peterson missed weight, he weighed in at 149, so he didn't even get like the bonus.
Damn.
I think that's why he lost the fight, just because he missed weight.
Yeah.
But
that's tough.
Moving on to the second fight, that was crazy. The Ultimate Fighters.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Ultimate Fighter winner, what was it? Ryan Battle versus like Trayvon Gore.
Yeah,
something like
Trayvon Gore or something like that.
That was a banger.
I would say that dude was pissing me off.
Who?
Gore.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like being cocky and stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up, and then the dude was like, he was all about work. He was like, nah, like I'm here to work.
Well, before the fight, I thought it was a good storyline just because he got injured during the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
And so it was like the real Ultimate Fighting Championship. And so it just felt real. It felt real. Like I felt the intensity coming off of them. And as a fan, I loved it. I know as soon as the fight started, Ryan was super like heavy on the leg kicks and tapping them. And I kind of had a feeling Trayvon had like powerful hands. I could just see him like he fought like Tyron Woodley kind of.
Yeah.
But when he threw his first combination, I was like, whoa. And then
you could tell he's trying to get him out of there. He was like trying to knock him out.
I know in the second round he threw a combo that made Ryan like buckle. His knees buckled. It was bad. I was like, whoa, he almost got knocked out, and then like 20 seconds later threw the same combo, made him buckle again.
But you could tell that Ryan's like he was like more technical. He was like he was trying to win. Yeah. And you could tell that the other dude was like trying to get him out of there. He was wanting to knock him out.
I just say like I feel like Ryan wanted it more. Yeah. Honestly, he had a lot of heart.
Yeah.
And at the end, I know like there was one time Ryan's mouthpiece fell out, and I know Gore was like talking. I forgot what he said. He was like, "I'm gonna knock you out, watch." Yeah. And you could hear it. And it just felt good. It felt like real beef. It was an exciting
fight. Yeah. And you know it's funny because like that kind of he came out there to like say like I'm the real Ultimate Fighter winner, because people were saying like, well, you didn't fight the person that you're supposed to because you got injured. Mm-hmm. So like he went out there, made a statement, was like. And I think I seen an interview of him saying like I wanted to make sure that people knew that I was an Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah,
like,
I liked it. Well, do you know what weight class that was? Was that welterweight?
That's 185.
185? Okay.
Yeah, middleweight.
And then did you catch the fight after that? I know it wasn't like a big fight. It was the light heavyweight fight. Brendan Allen versus
Bro, that actually was a great fight. Brendan Allen is a problem.
Yeah,
he's a problem. I think
he took that fight on Thursday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday on 4 days notice.
And I think he's in a fight win streak. I think he's like on a 4 or 5 win streak right now.
And that was a good vet. He took out, I think it was Sam Alviv. Yeah. That dude was a beast. I know he rocked him.
He's a veteran. Yeah. He's a veteran, yeah. I
think, what was that, his 20th pro fight or something like that?
I think so. And I seen a statement from him saying that he felt like he lost his step
Bro, no, Brandon just threw this one left hook, bro,
and got him,
dropped him, and then came and wrapped around his neck, choked him out.
I feel like it's one of those stories where like you have these young bulls coming into the UFC and they kind of are like they have to beat these veterans to kind of say like, hey, I'm here.
I think that's bogus on UFC's part. It's like the veterans did so much for your sport, then you just feed them to the young bulls and they're getting eaten up.
Yeah, literally.
And moving on to the next fight, I don't know how to say that dude's name, but the Rock. Ooh, yeah. I'm not gonna. Bro, he's 15-0 all finishes.
Oh man,
bro is a beast. Dude. I can't say his name.
This is the one I wanted to talk to you about the most.
Rachmanov.
All you can say that he's a Russian. He's part of some.
Is he Russian?
I think he's in.
No, his flag was raw. It was like baby blue and yellow.
I think he's Ukraine or something. All I know, he's over there in Europe.
Bro, he's a problem, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's a dog. But so I didn't notice, but like he's on a winning streak, and Hasha Chimaev is on a winning streak, and dude.
The welterweight division, like right now, is looking stacked, like more stacked than I thought it was, and that would be a great fight because I don't think he's gonna say no to that fight.
Well, I was gonna mention this. I saw that Gilbert Burns.
They're gonna fight what, April 9th?
April 9th. Yeah, he was like, I'm ready. Now, if they fight, bro, that's gonna be I'd rather see that.
I think. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, there's plenty of people in the welterweight division that he could fight, but I just think like the way he knocked the dude out was just something so high level.
So right now in the welterweight division, these are like the top prospects that are undefeated that I looked up. We got Sean Brady, which he's a dog. He's the one that just
he beat Mike. I think he just beat Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, Michael Chiesa. And then we got that guy that, well, however you say his name. He looks Asian, but he's actually European or something. He's 15-0. Then we got Hasha Chimaev.
He has all finishes, bro.
Yeah,
100% finish rate.
We got Hasha Chimaev, which is 10-0, and then we got Hasha Chimaev, and then we got Gary, which is that one dude that's Irish.
Oh, Ian Gary?
Yeah, he reminds me of Conor McGregor a little bit, but that's only because his accent.
He said the Takeover Part 2.
Yeah, he's 8-0, and then we got Michael Morales, which is 13-0.
We just watched him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So we got some big prospects in the freaking welterweight division, which is crazy.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Also, moving on to the next fight, Soriano versus Maximoff. And Maximoff, like, bro, that's like Nate Diaz, bro. Like, he just sounds like him, bro. Before the fight, I didn't know who he was. It sounded like a Russian dude, but they said like he worked in Nate Diaz's camp.
Yeah.
And I seen him wrestling, and I'm like, it feels like it doesn't make too much sense. But like, bro, his wrestling looks so scary. Yeah, but the dude he was fighting was like super flexible, able to work around it. Soriano, he's a monster too.
The dude that he's fighting, bro, is probably, before going into that fight, was probably like one of my top prospects in that division.
Really?
Yeah. He's a monster.
Yeah, I remember like I think I was doing something and I just heard like what he was talking about. He's like, I want to be known as the best fighter to have ever lived.
Yeah, he's a Hawaiian.
Dude is a monster. Like his stand up, he had Maximoff leaking bad in the first round.
Yeah.
Maximoff was just, dude, his wrestling just was insane. He wasn't like putting him down bad or nothing, but
he kept the pressure on him. He kept going and going and going.
But even at the end of the fight, Soriano actually hurt his leg. He hurt his knee.
Yeah.
So Maximoff took advantage and he won. Take down a little bit of ground and pound here and there.
Yeah.
But like Soriano got up with like the last 15 seconds. You could just see he wanted it, but he was hurt.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny how Maximoff was talking. Like, it just sounded just like Nate Diaz. Like,
and honestly, like, when because I didn't know that he trained with them, and like you would just expect like whoever those dudes train with, they're gonna be dogs. Yeah. Because that's how they are. Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz, they're just dogs. They're just, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I did definitely, like, when I was like listening to him talk, I was like, is this Nate Diaz?
Would you know what weight class that was?
That's 185.
So, 185 for real?
Yeah, 185.
Bro, all these weight classes are on fire, bro. Like, they need to start making more of these fights.
Yeah, we got a lot of, like, I think right now probably 155, 170, and 185 with prospects. With prospects, though?
I got hottest weight class 155, 135, and 170.
Yeah.
135 is like that top 10 is all entertaining fights.
I feel like you know what kind of like. Oh wait, well let's finish out the card and then we'll get into the.
All right, well, moving on to the main event, Sean Strickland versus Jack Hermansson.
Okay, let's do this. You give me your opinion and I'll give you mine. Just because this is the last card and this is the main event. Okay. So go ahead, you go first. What'd you think of the fight?
Actually, let me ask you, what did you expect?
Okay.
From Sean Strickland before the fight?
I expected a knockout.
Okay.
You know what I expected? A statement.
And what about you? What did you expect from Jack Hermansson?
I expected him to take it down and win by submission if he was gonna win. Honestly.
Okay. After you watched the fight, how did you feel about Sean Strickland's performance?
I feel like I felt like he said it himself. Like he's a company man.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what he felt like. He. The thing is like if he wanted to go for that title, he should have made a statement.
I think
he looked.
I don't know how many 5-round fights he's been in, but it looked like he was trying to save his energy.
Yeah.
To like maybe the 4th or 5th round, and he was working his jab pretty well, and staying away. I guess he has the highest. He has the highest percentage of not getting hit in middleweight history.
Yeah.
I think it's like 70. It's a good percentage, but I could just tell. And but I was waiting for him to explode. I was thinking he was conserving his energy, but the 4th and 5th round came and he was doing his thing, but he was winning. I mean, he was winning by a long shot. Jack could not land the shot. Stand up looked sloppy. He could not get a takedown. I know Sean had like 8 out of 8 takedown defended. He's a beast. I think he's good, but like you said, he didn't make a statement. He's not a title contender at all, I don't think. Not yet. Oh, I'll take that back. He's a title contender, but he's not fighting for a title anytime soon.
I don't think so either. And then afterwards, I heard a statement from him on an interview, and he felt like he wasn't himself. He said he was like, I should have brought the energy. And even in the post conference afterwards, he was like, I'm sorry guys, I didn't give you guys the exciting fight.
I think maybe he was a little nervous just because the fight did matter a lot. Because if he lost, he was back to 3 more fights to a title or something like that. But now he could have slipped in. He still can slip in if he knows how to talk, but I don't think so.
It was just one of those ones where he had to make a statement. If he wanted to.
Jack's done also. Just wanted to say that. Jack is done.
You know what Jack's going to be?
What?
One of those guys that you were talking about. One of those veterans
that just gets eaten up,
by these young dudes, and they kind of just to get over the hump.
But he was he was trying to get in there and fight. He was trying to win the fight, but it's like, who is his coach, bro? Like, his striking is terrible.
He's like, bro, what are you doing? Are you a UFC fighter or not? Okay, so I got big news. I wanted to touch on this. Well, that wraps up the card. So.
Well, that wraps up the card. But I still want to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
About that fight at least. So, if Sean Strickland doesn't fight for a title, which is probably a high chance, who do you think he should fight in the middleweight division?
I think, man, I don't know. Let me see, because honestly, I'm thinking on the top of my head.
You got Marvin Vettori, Paulo Costa, Jared Cannonier, Derek Brunson, Robert Whittaker, Israel Adesanya.
Definitely Vettori.
You think Vettori?
Yes, that makes sense. Because that
you think the matchup makes sense, or you think on the way to get a title?
The way to get a title, that makes 100% the most sense to me.
I think that makes sense, but I feel like Marvin Vettori could beat him though.
Absolutely.
Just because he's a wrestler.
But I mean, that's one of those things that we're talking about. If he does win that, that can be the hey, he's here for the title. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what makes the most sense. But I agree with you. I think that he's not beating him.
I think. Is Jared Cannonier and Derek Brunson fighting this weekend too?
Yeah, I think it's not this weekend. No,
it's not this weekend.
No, it's not this weekend.
So,
but Derek Brunson and you know what? Another fight that makes sense with that.
What?
Possibly Kevin Gastelum, but I mean he's been a lost.
Oh no,
he's been. I don't know.
If Sean Strickland wants to, I think. He probably fought him already, but if Sean Strickland wants a title fight, I think either he takes the loser If Robert Whittaker loses, I would take that fight. I would try to push that fight because I don't think Robert's going to shy away from it. And he's probably not going to say anything at all. But either I take Robert Whittaker or Marvin Vettori. He might be able to beat Marvin now that I think of it.
I mean, okay, so I'm looking at the middleweight. I just pulled up right now the middleweight. Honestly, Paulo Costa and Sean Strickland make sense too.
I think Paulo Costa eats Sean Strickland alive though.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to fight Paulo Costa, bro. Dude is jacked.
And then the only other thing too, the only other person that I could see that could fight him is possibly Derek Till. But that would be like.
I mean, if he wants to make some money, that's not a bad fight. Yeah.
But I feel like that would be kind of going back down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he would want to go up, but I think
is he top 5 now? Sean Strickland.
He's 6. So he's up there. He's not 5. Right now it's Israel Adesanya, obviously, Whittaker. We got Vettori at 2. We got Cannonier at 3. We got Derek Brunson at 4, and then we got Paulo Costa at 5, and then Sean Strickland. So I think Paulo Costa has to fight at 205. That's what Dana said. So I don't know. I mean,
nah, I don't think he has to. I think that's whatever. I mean, if he makes 180, like if he can make 185, still he'll fight at 185. I want to see him at 185.
I don't want to see him at 205 either.
But go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna ask?
I wanted to touch on some things I heard over the fight.
Can I ask you one last thing about that fight?
Go ahead.
Do you feel like if Hermansson would have got him down, he would have submitted him, or do you don't think so?
No. Just because I seen he couldn't even get him down.
Yeah.
But let's actually go through. What would you say was your best fight of the night?
Oh, that card?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that Peterson
fight. Yeah.
Definitely.
And who do you think was the most impressive to you?
Impressive to me, standout fighter was probably. I'm gonna give it up to the Ultimate Fighter winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, because he stood in there, he kept his composure, and I felt like he was there to win. He's like, I'm here to win. I just like the way he handled it, because the other guy was like, I'm gonna knock you out, and he's like, I'm trying to win. So.
Yeah, I feel you. I'd say my standout fighter of the night, even though he lost, I have Soriano. It's crazy. Y'all should have watched that fight, bro. Like, watching, the takedown defense and, the grappling, it's so high level. The jiu-jitsu, the flexibility.
Yeah.
He was not taking damage.
I'm telling you,
and then he'll get free, stick him a couple times.
Yeah.
He'll come grab his leg, but it's not like he's putting him on his butt. And if he's on his butt, he's not in any danger. And it was just high-level grappling.
Yeah.
Me, as a fan, I was like, brother, if this dude were to... If I seen that dude fight somebody like... Tony Ferguson, he would eat Tony Ferguson alive.
Yeah.
But so that's my standout fighter. But I'd also give it to Ryan Gore too, just because he went from being the last pick on the Ultimate Fighter to being champion.
Gore was the black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ryan Battle.
Yeah, Ryan Battle.
But he was the last pick on the Ultimate Fighter, and now he's beaten everybody who was on that show. So he is truly the Ultimate Fighter.
Well, that's why I was like, man, that's why I picked him. But I think we have to give a little bit of respect to that dude, that 15-0.
Oh yeah, for sure,
man,
for sure.
And right now he's a problem.
Yeah,
I just want to say he's a problem for that division.
And the only reason I didn't say anything about him is because I think there's no way he doesn't get a ranked fight now. It was a spinning back kick. It was slept, dude. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a great card. Just to wrap up the card, it was a great card. It was a very great card. But on some other news, do you want to go first?
Well, some things I wanted to talk about is so they're starting a new season of The Ultimate Fighter.
That's what I was about to say.
Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes.
How do you feel about that? I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about that?
Just because. I've honestly not really thought about it, but just because Juliana Pena won, bro, I feel like, man, hearing her say that to Amanda Nunes would just be like, damn, bro. Yeah. I beat you already, blah, blah, blah. It feels like it's going to be real. It's going to be real beef.
You want to know my take on it?
What do you think?
I know this is controversial and people are like...
It might be, just because they're girls, it might be a little boring.
No, not even that. It's a whole nother thing, bro. Let me put my tinfoil hat on right now. Conspiracy theory. Bro, I think that was all rigged. I promise you.
For real?
I just think, bro, because it makes sense. They didn't have a season. The finale.
Bro, they could have put Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal on that.
I know, but bro, what do they want? They want money. They're not gonna
and that
pay.
would have been money. That would have been more money than this.
They wouldn't want to pay them though. They wouldn't want to pay them. So that's what the UFC's known for, not paying their fighters. They're cheap, bro. So it's like if they get Kamaru and Covington, how much money they want? Come on, bro. They're big stars. Yeah. So it makes sense. They're like, you know what? Let's just do a pay-per-view fight and let's get them. You know what I mean? Just do that. So for me, I know this is kind of outlandish. People will be like, bro, you tripping? But I feel like they rigged it for her to lose so they can set up. It's just funny how
it's just hard to rig a fight. That's how.
Not really. Like you take a couple punch, you act like you're wobbled, and then you just get to the ground. And if you see the last end of that part, it just looks like she gave up.
It looked like she was out of energy though. And when you're out of energy, you can seem like. But
the only thing I'm saying is just funny. Like, oh, now they're the season. You know what I mean? Like it kind of. But
that's how the Ultimate Fighter is created though. They need beefs. Yeah. And that's a real beef. But another thing I want to touch on is that they're working with heavyweights. And I think women's flyweights, and a heavyweight that's going to be a contender on that show is Kamaru Usman's older brother.
Dang, so the women are going to be working with them? Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know. I thought they always kept it women whenever they did women.
Yeah, so I don't know who Kamaru Usman's older brother is. I don't know anything about him.
I seen him fight. Not like an actual fight, but I seen like a clip of him fighting. Okay. He just kind of looks like he's a big dude. Okay. Like I'm
excited. I just seen Kamaru Usman and brother, so I'm definitely...
I wanted to mention this to.
Well, can we talk about next week's card or this upcoming week's card?
Oh, definitely. But let me touch on the news and then we'll go on to the next week's card. So I wanted to mention this welterweight battle coming up.
Vicente Luca versus Belal Muhammad.
Yeah, and I think that's
boring. So really. Belal Muhammad is just a wrestler, bro. Yeah, like, that's all he does. But like Vicente is a beast. I didn't even know they fought the first time.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to get your opinion.
I'm excited about it though.
I guess you're right though.
I'm only excited because I just like watching what's going on with their welterweights. But Belal Muhammad's a board.
It's just funny how everybody's chasing Kamaru. Yeah. Everybody wants a shot at him.
Everybody.
But and then I wanted to mention we got Volkanovski and Korean Zombie April 9th. And then we have Jan and Sterling too. I really hope that Sterling does not back out because I feel like he's scared to fight him.
I don't think he's scared to fight him. I think he just doesn't want to lose his belt. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much translate to the same thing, but it's like...
I mean, you can't look at the one...
He's dragging it,
Yeah, man. He's dragging hard, and then you can't look at Jan and say he's not champ, bro. That he's good.
Jan should be top 5 pound per pound.
Yeah. And then quick too for that for the Volkanovski, Max Holloway is the backup fighter for that. So if anybody doesn't make weight,
sense, bro.
Yeah. If nobody makes weight,
it just made me mad. It's like, why didn't you just accept the fight? And now you want to be the backup fighter, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like
I would just like ask if they could push the card back or something.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. No one wants to watch Korean Zombie versus Volkanovski.
But this is my thing.
I just feel like it's not a fun fight.
Honestly, though, I think Korean Zombie earned it. And I don't even know if he earned it, but it's like lucky for him, bro. I'm happy for him. Yeah. Because if he wins this title, imagine he went to the military, came back, fought again, and he won a title, bro. Yeah. That's insane.
I just feel like I don't know.
I feel like he's gonna be light work there. I feel like Alex will eat him up.
Yeah, I think so too. The way he did Ortega. Also, I wanted to mention one last thing is potential matchup. I wanted to get your opinion on this. Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson.
I wanted to bring this up as well, but no. Please save Tony. Let him go out on a victory with somebody weak, bro.
I know, right? Bro, didn't they do him bogus? Like, if you sit back and look at it, this man was on a streak, bro, that no one's ever been on. Mm-hmm. Scheduled that fight 4 times, right? With Khabib.
That's bad luck.
Dude, man. I just feel like they did him. And then he just pummels. He just falls.
He's on a 3-fight losing streak, right? Yeah. Justin Gaethje, Oliveira, and Benil Dariush.
Yep. Benil Dariush is going to fight...
Islam Makhachev. Yeah. When is that fight?
I don't know. I gotta check the cards.
Honestly,
hey, this is why we're amateurs, guys. All right, this is why we're amateurs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're learning.
I wanted to not to interrupt you, but I want to talk about this week's card, and I want to see who you think's gonna win. So
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Bet.
All right.
I think Bobby Green fighting this weekend too.
Yes, Bobby Green versus the guy that looks like Kevin Gastelum. He looks
that's
like
right. Dude,
yeah.
That's a pretty good fight.
That's
a good fight. That's gonna be a banger, low key. I got Bobby Green.
I got
Let's put some money on it. Come on.
Hey, Frank's trying to call me out right now. Come on, bro.
We'll put $10 on each fight.
Nah, I'm good. I'm broke, bro. You already know this.
Come on, bro.
This is my. How about you do this? You do your picks. This is for the main card, and then
Okay.
I'll do my picks for the main card. So I'll let you go first.
Okay, so first
This is
fight,
Frank's picks.
Bobby Green, Nazarat, Haparast. Ooh, I probably didn't say that right. I got Bobby Green. They're both good fighters, though. Honestly, it's gonna be a good fight.
That was a good one.
I don't know who Kyler Phillips is
Are you
or Marcelo.
kidding me, bro? He's good.
I'm not even gonna answer that. Jared Cannonier, Derek Brunson. Jared Cannonier, TKO.
Yeah.
Derek Brunson's gonna try to bring him down. He cannot stand up with him. Jared Cannonier's too explosive, heavy hands. Derek Lewis, Tai Tuivasa. I got Derek Lewis. But I think it's gonna be a slugfest. But Derek Lewis had said something the other day, like, I don't want a title fight. I don't want to fight for a title. Like, bro, you sound scared.
Yeah.
Like, you can't handle a 5-round fight.
I don't know. I feel like he's a journeyman too.
I feel like he just wants to get paid.
Yeah.
Like, he's talking about, I don't even want to be second on the card, but then he's talking about, I want to get to McDonald's and stuff. Just being funny, but
yeah,
it sounds like he actually does not want to fight for a title.
I don't think so either. I think he knows that he can't compete with them, and I
feel like he could. I just feel like he doesn't want to push himself. Like, he's about to fight in Houston, Texas a second time, but now he doesn't. Like, the first time he was the main event, fighting for an interim title.
Yeah.
He said he got scared, but he agreed to go back and be a co-main. Oh, I guess it's redemption. That's a good idea.
I think that he just wants to get his money, because he even said that he's like, I just want to get my money.
I'm proud of Ty. This dude is ranked number 10, and he's about to fight the number 3, number 2 guy. Yeah. Like, and I've seen him. I just discovered him like 6 months ago, and
so
he's
cool,
KO'd 2 people
I
in
just
front
love
of me.
his personality too. He's just a personality.
He's gonna be a box off. If he knocks out Derek Lewis, let him fight for a title or fight a number 1 contender.
Or Gane. That'd be good.
Cyril gonna pick him apart, I feel.
But I mean, what else is for him?
But this is the thing about Ty, bro. He rushes you. Like, even if you're picking him apart, he's gonna rush you.
But
that's
why Derek Lewis is gonna win though.
That's what. Yeah. That's exactly
because
why
he
I
has
have
too
Derek
much
Lewis
power,
pick.
dude.
Yeah.
He has too much power.
And the main event, Israel Adesanya, Robert Whittaker, the Reaper.
I mean, obviously.
I wouldn't say obviously, but because a fight is a fight.
Yeah, honestly.
I go Israel Adesanya though.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning pretty strong too.
Okay. All right, Angels picks. Let's see. So I got my boy Bobby Green. And it's not because I think that he's not gonna, like, just because I think he's gonna win. I just want him to win. So Bobby Green. Don't bet on what we're saying, because
you can bet on my picks. You can bet on my picks. I watch this.
I got Kyle Phillips. He's a dog. If you guys don't know about him, he is up and coming in the bantamweight. He's good.
Who is he versing?
He's versing Royjo.
Marcelo Rojo.
That dude works at freaking La Chiquita. Anyways, so yeah, I got Kyla Phillips. I got Jared Cannonier. I just don't see him. I don't see Derek Brunson beating him unless he takes him down and wrestles him.
I don't think he could take him down.
I don't think so either. So I got Jared Cannonier. I got Derek Lewis just because, like I said, like we were just talking about, he's gonna rush him and he just has too much power.
Feel you.
And then I got my boy Israel Adesanya. So that's my picks.
How do you see that fight? Like 5-round decision, TKO?
Yeah. No, I see decision. Yeah, with Bobby Green and Israel.
No, I'm talking about Bobby Green and Israel. I'm talking about Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker.
Oh, I mean, not Bobby Green. I'm stupid. Yeah, Robert Whittaker and Israel. Yeah, I got decision.
I got knockout. Second round. Second or third round. Israel Adesanya. Yeah. I think it's going to be, if not worse or as bad as the first one. Like, I think Robert's sleeping.
Yeah.
But he has a chance. Not a high one.
I mean, like you said, it's a fight.
Yeah,
but I just don't.
Has a chance.
Yeah, but I don't see him beating him. And honestly, don't really know who's next for him.
If he loses?
Yeah, no, I'm saying Israel Adesanya. I don't know what's next for him. Like, he literally just ran through everybody. There's no.
Maybe he could try going up a weight class again.
I think he should go down. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
I'd rather have Kamaru go up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, but you know, I think we talked about this last time. He was talking about going to 205.
No. Israel Adesanya should do that.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. I just feel like we seen Israel at 205 and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And then they kind of already know the recipe to beat him at 205.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like there's really nowhere else for him. I just think that this is his division. It's just not. There's nobody else. People have to kind of work up to get to him. So, I mean, there's still some big prospects, but they just this is not happening until.
Yeah. And to wrap things up, I wanted to touch on like February as a month in whole. We got Rafael Fiziev versus Rafael dos Anjos. What is that? February 17th or something like that.
Yeah.
And we got back-to-back bangers. So I want you guys to stay tuned. We're gonna try to drop every Wednesday or Thursday at least.
Yes.
But just stay with us on this journey and keep being an amateur.
Keep being an amateur. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate the love. Also, one last thing. I do have a podcast called Last Sunday. If you guys want to go check that out, it's at Last Sunday Podcast.
Link in the description. I'll put the link down there. Also, that's it. Have a good one, guys. That's pretty good. See y'all later.
Peace.